Welcome to the PantyNectar podcast on this beautiful South Florida day. If you are new here, then welcome and thank you so much for clicking that button and for spending some time listening to me chit chat. And if you are a regular on the PantyNectar podcast, then I just want to say thank you so much for listening in again. And you know the drill. We are in bed, so I'd love to welcome my lovely co-host, Mr. P.
Hello, PantyNectar. How are you, my love?
Good. Great, actually.
Great.
There's
no better way to be than great.
Absolutely.
It's great to be here with you. I'm very excited.
Thank
we
you.
are now in, let's see, it is March of 2022. Can you believe
Jeez. Oh my goodness.
It's been a busy year already.
Wow. No doubt. That's pretty crazy to think that we're already in 2022. Wild. Okay, so I have a quick question for you, Mr. P.
Yes, ma'am.
And it doesn't, okay, this doesn't, like, you don't have to, like, answer this question as if, like, you're married to me. Okay, so just act like you're a single guy for a second.
On the street or something?
Just on this, on this podcast. Okay, so I have a question for you. Which sex do you think is better? Drunk sex? Makeup sex? Just, I don't know, regular like sex?
Ooh.
Like intimate type sex?
Just kind of all
those,
of them, right? Like in the whole different emotion scape of sex. I don't know, those all can be amazing.
Yeah.
Like drunk sex comes to mind first. Just
okay, that's totally what I was thinking about.
I've had a lot of drunk sex and but let's be real, like a lot of times drunk sex is fucking terrible, especially if you're a guy and you get whiskey dick. It's the fucking
worst. That is the worst. I didn't even, that didn't even pop into my head, but
God.
Yeah, that is the worst.
That's happened to me one or two times before, been too fucked up. Yeah, it's just like, you're like, what's going on? I mean, but like
drunk sex makes me
you just don't even care.
It just makes me roll, like, I guess, loose. It just makes me like not care.
Yeah.
I just like, I'm not even in my body.
Yeah, now if it's like drunk where like, oh, you got a good buzz going, or maybe you're even slightly hammered.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. That can be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Because then who knows, you might be like end up fucking in a parking lot, like in the back of a truck somewhere or something.
Man, I hate drinking for that reason. Like, I'm thinking of that feeling right now, and all I can picture no.
The back of the parking lot,
No. All I can picture is like sitting, when you like finally go to the restroom in the middle of the night, like you go to pee after, you've been drinking all night, you go to finally break the seal. And like, I just know, like, I sit there and I'm like, I am way too fucked up right now. Cause you're finally like just sitting in quietness and you realize how much the room is spinning and you didn't realize it when you were in the room partying. I hate that feeling.
Yeah.
I hate that. You're fucked when you feel like that. You're like, fuck, might as well keep drinking.
Yeah, when the room starts spinning, it's time to I get.
It's time to what? Leave.
It's time to go to bed. Fucking
go to bed.
I don't know, like there's only been honestly once that I can remember that literally the room starts spinning. I was like, I had not joined the Marine Corps yet. I was probably like 19 years old, and I was at a friend's house and he had a party, and I was passed out at his fucking parents' bed, right? Or we were at this house partying. I go into the kitchen, they're smoking weed, right? And at this time, I didn't smoke a whole lot. And but I had been drinking a shit ton this night. And so I got high with these dudes and ended up being so fucking just thrashed, I went in, I was like, God, I gotta find somewhere to sleep. So I went into just a bedroom that I realized like, oh, this is his parents' bedroom. And I fell asleep on the bed. And Yeah, actually, I didn't end up falling asleep on the bed. I was just laying there on the bed, and I was just thinking to myself that those same thoughts you were thinking about. And I'm just like looking up at the ceiling, like literally the room started spinning. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? And I get motion sickness, and that's exactly what it felt like, Plus, like,
Mm-hmm.
and I just like, I'm, I'll throw up sometimes, like if I'm sick or like if I get like if I would get too drunk and like throw up, but all those times I make myself throw up, like I'll
Oh,
stick my
hell
finger
no.
down my throat if I need to
No.
throw up or something. I can't just throw up. Well, this night, when I was this night I'm talking about, the room started spinning. I just started fucking throwing up, man, all over like I just turned to the left, I remember, and just started puking all over the
Gross.
floor. And yeah, it's like I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude, I remember there was one time I've gotten drunk like a handful of times. I'm not a fan of drinking. Don't really.
Yeah, that's why I don't really drink.
Yeah, don't even like, I don't know, we'll enjoy like a drink every now and then, but I don't know, I just am not a fan of it. And I got drunk with my friends once, and I like didn't smoke weed or anything. I was just drunk. But I got so drunk that apparently, like, I don't know, I guess I ate some pot brownies, and then they ended up in my hair when I woke up the next day. I had brownie in my hair. I had thrown up. My friends had to strip me down and throw me in a cold shower to sober me up. This is how fucked up I was. It was bad. So yeah, I don't know. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Man, I'd have been taking a brush and brushing that brownie out of your hair. Fucking eat that shit.
Fucking nasty.
Can't let that good brownie go to waste.
Man, I remember one time there was this was just a couple years ago. I had met some of my friends out at a bar, which was rare, and we were doing shots and I was drinking, and I got way too drunk because you don't realize it when you're having fun, or maybe that's just me, but I didn't realize it. And I'm small, so it doesn't take a whole lot.
Oh yeah.
And so I was supposed to go. I was seeing this guy at the time. He wasn't at the bar, but I was supposed to go to his family's barbecue later that day, and I end up getting way too fucked up at the bar. So I get taken home, and I'm telling this guy, like, I'm going to shower and I'll be ready. I think I like fell in the bathroom and just kind of stayed on the bathroom floor. I threw up some, and then he like showed up to come get me. Right. And I'm like, half my hair's wet. I was on the bathroom floor, and he's like, yeah, you're definitely not coming over to my
like,
family.
Oh yeah, you're perfect. He's like, you're ready.
It was bad. It was
Shit,
real
I have
bad.
to take you out tonight.
Oh, it was bad. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Just a handful of times. Okay. So breakup sex. I mean, makeup sex. Makeup sex. Oh, breakup sex. Let's actually talk about breakup sex.
What is breakup sex?
Breakup sex is when you break up with someone and then you still have sex with them once or multiple times after you break up. I have never done that.
I think I've done it a few times.
I can say that when I'm done, like, we're done.
I fucked a few girls that
You seem like the type.
Well, okay, so my first girlfriend I ever had, right? We like dated in high school, and this bitch broke my fucking
I was
heart.
about to say, this is the one that ruined it for all of us.
Yeah, she ruined me. So like we dated, and like I'm head over heels for this girl. She moves out of state to go to school for college. And like she goes there, like breaks up with me, starts dating this dude, but would like still call me and shit. I'm just like, and this is like my first girlfriend. I'm 17, 18 years old, whatever it is. And like, she's just like leading me on and just still going. I'm like, so finally one night she calls and we get off the phone. I'm like heartbroken, I'm like, man, I miss her and shit. So I'm like, fuck this bitch. So I pick up the phone and I call her back, and I'm like, hey, never call me again. I was like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm like, I'm done doing this shit. And I had that moment, I was just like, done. And that was it. Well,
well,
that was in
what happened was
that was in November. And then the next month, December, being Christmas, she was home for the holidays. And we happened to end up at the same party one night, actually 2 nights. And this first night, we go out. She's like, "Hey, I want to talk to you." So we go outside, and like she's talking to me and shit, and like, and she just like starts fucking making out with me, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, you're like, "What the fuck?" Okay.
and then so check this out. So that was one night, and then like a few nights later, we're back at the same place, at these people's house partying, and her boyfriend fucking shows up there, right? He shows up there to this party, and I'm like, I don't have any fucking hard feelings for this. This guy didn't, like he's this chick. She's a fucking bitch. This is what they do, right?
This is what they do. Okay. You don't want to go there. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that type is what I'm saying.
No, I know, yeah.
And so
her boyfriend shows up.
Yeah. So long story short, we're like, this is like it's a pretty big house. And like there's at this party, there's probably, I don't know, like 75, 100 people there. So there's a lot of people. And like, we're in the kitchen, and next thing I know, she fucking, like, me and a group of people, her boyfriend, all hanging out in the kitchen. Next thing I know, she grabs me and pulls me into the fucking restroom that's in the hallway and starts fucking me in the hallway.
She starts fucking you.
Yeah.
How did that look like? Tell me how that looked like. Yeah. Okay. I know you way too well. Tell me what that looked like.
Well, what I'm saying is that she's the one that initiated the action. Okay,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, so like she literally like grabbed me and like pulled me in there and starts just and I'm like, holy fuck! So I just bent over the sink and fucked.
Yeah,
her, right?
Yeah.
But like her boyfriend was literally if
did he find out?
Not that night, or I don't know. If
oh, but he did eventually.
No, I don't know if she told him. He never said anything to me.
Oh. Did y'all ever talk ever again?
No, I never saw the dude.
No, you and the girl.
I
You're like, oh well, she came back one summer, and then she came back the next summer.
No, like, well, she lives out of, she's like, I don't know, that was many years ago. She lives out of state, so I saw her one time, a few years after that at a bar, but just briefly. But yeah, that was but that's
when you guys
about the breakup sex.
When you guys tell me that I am just such a lucky girl to have Mr. P's cock, I want y'all to know that Mr. P is the lucky one. First off,
I am very lucky. I am the first to say that.
No, I'm joking. Okay, so makeup sex. I don't think that we have ever necessarily had like fucking intense like fighting and making up. What?
Oh, I forgot the best part about that. Thinking about the different sexes you're talking about. Like, like thinking about breakup sex, which is the one I was just talking about.
Yeah.
When me and that girl, the same girl that I just told the story about, well, that was after we had broken up, right?
Yeah.
Well, like before that, when we were going through the breakup portion, I'm like, I know that we were done. Like this chick, we dated for like a year, and like she always told me, like, she's like, I'll give you a blowjob, but you can never come in my mouth. If you do, I'll spit it in your face and all this kinds of shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's so I never did until the last
You
blowjob.
Never did? You listened?
This was like my first
This
girlfriend.
isn't even the same person that I know sitting next to me. This is real interesting.
So the last blowjob I got, yeah.
You did? Was she mad?
Oh, yeah, she was fucking pissed.
Nice.
I just fucking blew it all in her mouth. Yeah.
Okay, so makeup sex.
Makeup sex.
I was saying, I don't think that we've ever had like intense makeup sex, like where we fight and fucking, I don't know. I don't think that we've ever done that. We never do stuff like that. All extra.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like
fight and then fuck.
Yeah.
We never do that. we fight and then we talk.
Yeah. Let's discuss this.
And then we fuck.
Fucking is good.
Yeah. I think that covers all the bases.
Yeah, I think so. What
So, in the world of PantyNectar, are we at a good time?
Yeah.
Okay. In the world of PantyNectar, we have a lot of exciting things going on for the community. If you are part of the community already, then you know there are several different ways you can get involved. There is Discord, there is OnlyFans, there's Reddit. My Twitter has been banned. So if you were a Twitter follower and you haven't seen me recently,
banned.
I got kicked.
Because they said the profile banner was
too provocative.
That's just
in a sense. Yeah, that's sad, but
literally makes no sense. It was a picture of your ass in a thong.
Yeah, I don't really, I don't make the rules.
Yeah, whatever.
And I just don't care to play by them
Make
either.
A new
so
one and,
yeah,
start it all over.
Yep. Okay, so that if you're a Twitter fan and you have not seen me on there in a little bit, that's what's going on with that. Just so you know. And then I also have something exciting to announce. So I am actually we are going to be working on an NFT project, and I am super excited to bring this to the community because a lot of projects are happening out there, and people are minting these things, and it's costing them money, and they end up losing money because they're upset it doesn't sell for more than they bought it for, and so I am just excited to bring something that is a little user friendly to everyone. Don't make money off of it. And it's just going to be a lot of fun, I think, I'm really excited to be able to use a little bit of my artistic creative side that I don't necessarily use a whole lot compared to everything else. So I'm excited for this project.
Yeah, absolutely. And while we're still hashing out the exact details, and those will be, I know you'll mention them when we have, exactly what we'll be doing. But the gist of it is that it will be legitimately free. Not even, I know most people out there right now listening probably have not minted an NFT or bought an NFT on a secondary market like OpenSea or Looks Rare or something like that. But this will be free. It will cost you. It will be on the Ethereum blockchain. It will be a ERC 721 token. So they will be. It's going to be a limited number edition type NFT project because we believe that the imagery of PantyNectar deserves that. But exactly how we do that, we're unsure. But when it won't be a mint per se, it's going to be airdropped because when you mint, you still have to pay gas. Even if we charge the fans zero, right? Like if we charged you 0 Ethereum, when you go to mint an NFT, you still have to pay a gas fee, quote unquote gas, which is the fee charged by the miner to process it on the Ethereum blockchain. So you would still, even if we gave them away for free and you were able to mint, it would still cost you something out of pocket because it would be cost you a gas fee. So what we're going to do is we're going to get get our fans together and pick the fans that however we, you don't know how that's going to happen with how the fans are going to be selected to receive the NFTs because not everybody's going to get one. There's only going to be a handful of them out there. But there will be, of course, those that do like Randy, like Randy is a shoe-in, the mod on Discord. And he does so much for PantyNectar. And there's a lot of, there's, a handful of people out there that will definitely get them. And then we'll also go to some serious collectors as well. So we can, I plan on getting them into the hands of some CryptoPunk holders. And some other role collectors so we can actually preserve the PantyNectar legacy on the blockchain.
Yep. So super excited about that. We'll be dropping some more details soon once we get some more things worked out. But just know we are excited to create a new movement in this space and kind of pave a way for sex workers to have a different kind of light, shining on them.
Yes. And once again, want to reiterate, this is no money grab. This is free. This is 100% free to you. Will cost you nothing. There's not going to be any contest or some bullshit like that you have to go tag 3 for. No, it's just like, hey.
It's just all about the PantyNectar community. Yep. Super excited. Well, thank you again for dropping in to listen to us chit chat all about sex and NFTs. And if you do not know much about NFTs, then I recommend take some time, do some research. Google is out there and it is an amazing tool if you'd like to learn more. Until next time.
See it.